Elizabeth.
And Miss Danielle.
And we are here today to recognize May the 4th, or the 4th of May. For the Star Wars fans, May the 4th be with you. We are going to be doing some super fun crafts. So Miss Danielle and I are both going to be doing different crafts. I'm going to take a jumbo toilet paper roll, and I'm going to be making Yoda out of construction paper and this toilet paper roll, and Miss Danielle will tell you what she's going to make.
With a paper towel roll, I will be making a lightsaber. I will also have duct tape, crayons, and the black construction paper. So you can choose which one you want to make. You all know all the Star Wars figures. I'm sure there's Yoda, Chewbacca, a Jedi, Darth Vader,
Princess Leia.
How could I forget Princess Leia? So just pick one of them and go start working with your toilet paper roll, or in my case, the lightsabers, which are blue, red, or green. So we can get started.
All right.
So I'm just taking and putting duct tape around the bottom of the paper towel roll.
And I am just wrapping my green paper around my toilet paper roll to see how or where I'm gonna need to cut, because I want my Yoda to go all the way around my roll.
So far I have my base for the lightsaber. I chose to color my lightsaber instead of wrapping it with construction paper. You can do that. You can wrap it with construction paper. Really easy, just take it around. But you would only need from the tape up.
All right. And so what I'm doing is I got a new glue, and I am just lining the inside where the two ends meet, so that way I can fold them onto each other and have a good seal.
And right now I'm just I chose blue to do blue because I like blue. And I'm just taking and coloring my paper towel roll right now.
Alright. So once this dries, I'm going to cut off the excess paper that I don't need, that's a little bit taller than the tube itself. And now what I'm going to do is go in with this white paper, and I'm going to glue this around the entire rest of the tube that isn't covered. And that's going to be the outside of the roll. It's going to kind of be like his robe. And I'm just gonna, start cutting. Whoops, that's a little bit trickier than I thought. Do you want to hold this for me so that
Sure
I can
thing.
cut it correctly? Hold that down. I'm missing. Alright, and I can just cut the rest off. Thank you.
You're welcome. Teamwork.
Definitely. Alright. So I'm gonna put, like we did with the green paper, I'm going to put some glue on both corners. Right here on each end. And then on one end, I'm going to put a little line of glue down the entire side. Just make sure sure you seal that down nice. Make sure there's no gap. And then, oh, looks like I need a little bit more glue. Alright, so now we have both ends covered, and now I'm going to go back up to the green part and fold in where the tube starts. And I'm just going to cut, like I said, all that excess off. There might be a better way to go about this, but, you know, first time.
Well, his head's a little weird shaped anyways.
It's got some shape to it, for sure.
That it does. Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
No, I'm not a very big Star Wars person. I don't know a lot about Star Wars, but I mean, Baby Yoda is huge right now.
That it is.
And I won't lie, it's very, very adorable. So, I don't know if Baby Yoda is in the actual Star Wars movies.
I don't know, but I haven't watched Star Wars in a very long time.
Exactly. So I might just go with Yoda. I like the way he talks. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to unglue this, and I'm going to make like a flat top for his head, just for fun. If I can. I'm going to kind of make an imprint here so I can see the circle, so I know where to cut. You can see there's like an outline of the circle right there, so I know where to cut.
And with mine, as you can tell, I have colored with blue on it. With it being crayons, it's not going to be as dark as like a marker would, but I chose crayon just because it's a little less messier, a little easier to do. So I might just go over it with finding like a darker color, like indigo or something, to color over it just to see if it gives it a little darker color as well. And if not, it's my own special color.
Alright, so I've got the green top glued on there. I'm going to just give it a nice little, glue around. So that way we make sure it doesn't come off, because it doesn't look like it's pretty stable yet. And with my fingers, I'm just going to try and get that down so it's on the tube and on the top that we just made. Good enough for now. We can always go back and fix it later. Alright, I'm going to move on to the bottom half and start working on cutting that off.
That helped a little, make it a little bit darker.
Definitely is more opaque, that's for sure. Alright, so with my excess paper from what I just cut off, I'm just going to tuck it into the inside so that way we don't have to worry about it sticking out. Oh, my lid is coming off. It's okay. Alright, and then as we know, Yoda wears something underneath his robe and it's brown. So what I'm going to do is cut out a little rectangle to kind of mimic that piece of clothing that he has underneath his robe.
And now I'm taking just cutting strips to put around the lightsaber at the bottom. Like on the lightsabers, there's black rings around it as well. So.
Alright, so the white part is the robe, and I'm gonna glue on the little brown guy to show the shirt, like I just said, that he wears underneath.
And what I did was I just took and made a circle around the bottom, and I made a little mark so that knows I can cut that much. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of fold the part that I'm not using.
Alright, so I've got my brown part glued on there nice. Next, what I'm gonna work on is we have a bag of googly eyes that we are going to put on Yoda. So I've got my 2 eyes picked out. I'm gonna get some glue on them. Hopefully they'll stick to the rounded shape. Alright, so I've got my eyes on there. Working out pretty well, pretty well. I'm gonna go back and kind of work on the top that I made him and trim it a little bit, give him a nice little haircut.
And I'm just making different widths or bands for it. They're not exactly perfect or that, but Miss Elizabeth, may I use some of your glue when you're done?
Yes, I think I am good right now. Sorry.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh no, my eyes. Or his eyes. They shifted a little bit. So make sure to be careful, unlike me, because his eye, it didn't stay where I put it because I wasn't being careful. Alright, so now I'm going to work on his ears. What I'm going to do is, so you can see I folded the paper like this. It's a little point. I just had 2 pieces meet to create a triangle. And then I'm going to cut the triangle off. And then I'm going to do that how did I do it? I need more green paper.
So what I did is I just glued the black piece of paper, made strips down it, and now just holding it to let it stick and dry.
Not working out. Having a little bit of complications here. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Gonna have 2 corners meet up once again. Cut those corners off.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm gonna glue these 2 triangle pieces together and wait for that to dry. And then while that dries, I'm gonna glue this piece that is folded. I have it folded. I'm gonna put glue right here on this side where the fold meets, and I'm gonna glue that part onto the head to act as the ears.
You're doing a very nice job, Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you.
And as you can tell, I've added 2 black strips to my lightsaber. You can add more. I just chose to add 2 just because I like the number 2.
Solid number.
Absolutely. So my lightsaber is now done. But if you wanted to decorate it more, do another one, red, green, you could. Just make sure you have the permission to be using things from around the house. Don't go be taking Mom's roll of paper towels and just taking all the paper towels just to have the roll. She won't be very happy.
Alright, I think I finished my Yoda. His ears are a little uneven, a little lopsided, but it's okay. You know, we have those days. He'll fix it later, like, it's fine. So, I think we're all finished. We've got our Yoda figurine.
Our lightsaber.
And with that, I think we're all done for the day. If you guys want to try this at home, if you want to make any other figurines, your favorite figurine, like we listed the variety of characters earlier, definitely feel free to do that. If you do, like I've said before, take a picture, post it in the comments. We would love to see what you guys come up with.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can make something that looks a little bit better than my Yoda. I would love to see it. But other than that, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.